It's a good idea to periodically check that your finances are in order and reduce any unnecessary expenditure. It's also important to save for future purchases or emergencies as much money as possible, which is why you might be reluctant to part with it. However, there must be some people in the world rich enough to think like that, or else the following 20 items wouldn't exist. Number 20. Gold backpack. The Billionaire Boys Club, possibly the most annoyingly named company in the world, created a surefire way to make sure you get relentlessly bullied at school until your father's private security shows up the gold backpack. At $1650, hopefully it has room for all your books and one of those pockets to put your laptop in. Number 19. Diamond Encrusted Bluetooth Headset. Who will dare tell you that an ironically wearing a Bluetooth headset is a tacky thing to do when you're wearing this? If you have $50,000 lying around to spend on hands-free wireless devices that were sort of a thing 10 years ago, then this is obviously the perfect product for you. Number 18. Posh Instant Noodles. Why spend $43 on a steak dinner when you could spend that very same $43 on a cup of instant noodles? Before you answer, consider the fact that each one comes with a hand-flocked gold leaf pot to eat the noodles out of, as well as a fork and table linen. If you're still unconvinced, the procedure for this one to actually go to charity, so you don't have to feel guilty while you eat it. Number 17. To 1.2 million toilet paper roll. The appropriately named Australian company Toilet Paper Man offers customers a toilet paper roll that costs $1.2 million and is made out of 24-karat gold. It's also 3 applies, so that had to be factored into the cost as well. The company will hand-deliver it to your house along with a bottle of champagne, should you choose to purchase it. However, if you're too poor, there's always Renova-colored toilet paper from satinbox.com, which is only $20 for 3 rolls. Number 16. Glace Balls of Ice. Why would anyone use boring square ice cubes when you could spend $40 on hand-carved spherical ice spheres to put in your drinks? The benefits are obvious. Not only will it look super cool, but apparently spherical ice is the only way to cool drinks evenly. Maybe if you can put the thought of all the people around the world who don't even have clean liquid water out of your mind, drinks with spherical ice would be a cool purchase. Number 15. Concrete Aalto Doorstoop. This luxury doorstop costs $3,500. And should therefore only be used for stopping the most important of doors. The door stops are created by pouring cement into an Aalto vase. The classic designer vase is created by Finnish architect and sculptor of our Aalto in 1937. The vase is then shattered so that someone can actually get the mold out. Number 14. Another notion of possibility box cutter. Plated in solid nickel chrome, this box cutter, with the ambiguous and very meaningful phrase "another notion of possibility" engraved on it, is intended to blur the line between art and functionality. The site where it can be purchased, citizensitizen.com, states that it could find a home in daily use in your office, home, or studio, or on display in its archival box. What is perhaps even more baffling than the $95 price tag is that the website is currently sold out. Number 13. Gold-plated staples. I'm sure all of the other rich people have huge mansions, crazy cars, giant yachts, and in-home staff, designer clothes, and foreign mistresses. So how is an egomaniac to truly stand out from the crowd these days? $175 gold-plated staples may just do the trick, if your goal is to let everyone know just how much money you truly have to throw around. Number 12. Tiffany tennis ball can. Tennis is one of those rich white people sports, and for a good reason. The next time you go to the country club to play a few rounds with your wife, who is much younger than you, make sure you bring along your $1,500 sterling silver tennis ball can so that you don't lose any of those precious yellow balls. Number 11. Louis Vuitton skateboard. It was only a matter of time before Louis Vuitton came out with their own $8250 skateboard. The potential for crossover was simply too big, since everyone knows there's nothing stone teenagers like more than Louis Vuitton, and nothing that the super wealthy like more than tearing up skate parks. The board premiered at their launch in Soho, where one could also buy $250 t-shirts. Number 10. Nesmuk diamond studded knife. Every chef needs a good knife, and every uber-rich person needs the world's sharpest knife. The Nesmuk diamond studded knife's blade is made of a carbon steel for slicing through even the most frozen of chicken breasts, and a sterling silver handle adorned with 8 diamonds for only the softest and least worked hands. It costs only around $40,000. Number 9. Little something gold vibrator. Somewhere in the back of your mind, you probably knew that something like this existed, but you never really wanted to think about it. And yet here we are. And if you want to, you can go on jimmyjane.com and purchase your very own little something gold vibrator. Only $325. So that cost is probably due to the fact that it's made out of 24-karat gold. But that's not all you're paying for. It's also silent and waterproof. Number 8. Leather Gold and Silver Monopoly Set. For the people in the world whose day-to-day activity probably actually resembles the game Monopoly, there's this leather gold and silver Monopoly set priced at around $10,000. However, it could also be called the leather gold and putter Monopoly set, since the pieces can come in silver or pewter. It's up to you. Imagining the sort of person who woke up and had to make that choice is an interesting way of putting the distribution of wealth in perspective. Number 7. Crystal Ergorapido Vacuum. Instead of buying a car with $18,993, you could spend that money on the most expensive home cleaning appliance ever. The Crystal Ergorapido Vacuum, covered in 3,730 Swarovski crystals from Austria. It is otherwise just a perfectly normal vacuum cleaner. One has to wonder if the sort of person who would buy this is really the sort of person who has ever actually vacuumed in their entire life. Number 6. GokuKawa Leather Keyboard. If you're the sort of person who, when looking for a keyboard, is concerned with things like economics, gaming, or purchasing other things such as food or gas, and the $603 GokuKawa leather keyboard probably isn't for you. The keys are also made in the font of your choice, so your fingers don't have to type on boring letters while you use the computer to do things like buy absurdly expensive household items on the internet. Number 5. Diamond-Studded Hoodie. Conquest, spelled with a K, is not just a single-player mode in Mortal Kombat, but the company responsible for creating this diamond-studded hoodie with a $10,000 price tag. With over 4,000 Swarovski crystals, more than the vacuum cleaner, a 3-carat diamond zipper, and a baffling cow skull design. There are probably only a few people in the world who could pull this, all of whom are rappers. Number 4. Golden Diamond Earbuds. These earbuds are definitely more expensive than anything you could conceivably plug them into, at a hopping $5,175. For perspective, for that money, you could just get 6 of the latest iPhones, which, if you're the sort of person who buys these earbuds, honestly, isn't that much weirder. But none of those iPhones would come with 18-karat gold and 118 diamonds. Number 3. Crocodile Skin Umbrella. Crocodile live in and around the water, so it really only makes sense that somebody would create this $50,000 crocodile skin umbrella. If you're the type of person who is worried about the animal, I'm sure that this is what the crocodile would have wanted anyway, to shelter only the richest and most douchebag of people from the rain. Number 2. Antarctic Nail Ale. You pretty much can't call yourself a true connoisseur syrup of beer, no matter how much flannel you own or how big your beard is, unless you've tried an $800 bottle of Antarctic Nail Ale brewed with actual ice from the Antarctic. Only 30 bottles were ever produced, so you better hurry. The proceeds go to charity, the Sea Shepherd Conservation Society, a Washington state group dedicated to protecting marine life. Number 1. $1 Million Fishing Lure. This diamond and ruby encrusted fishing lure is truly the ultimate statement to making the realm of fishing gear. Presumably, if you're rich enough to buy it, you're also rich enough to not care if a fish gets away with $1 million that you spent on something that could have been like $5. With all of the crazy rich people in the world who apparently aren't interested in spending their money on something productive, who knows what other bizarre items are available on the internet? Do you know of any other products I should have made this list? Let me know in the comment section down below. Also, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to drop in a like and subscribe to CRAIN, hitting that bell icon, and never miss another video. Thanks for watching.